Extravagant celebrity homes, views from the city skyline to the ocean, and where ambitious people flock to from all over the globe, Los Angeles, but more specifically, the Hollywood Hills, where today I'll be showing you a little behind the scenes of 2 new listings that our real estate team has acquired with a total price value of $36.5 million, just a few houses away on the same street known as Blue Jay Way. Interesting name for a street, you might ask. Well, we're up here in a neighborhood of the hills known as the Bird Streets, where all of the streets are named after various birds such as Oriole, Warbler, Nightingale, and where we'll be today, Blue Jay Way. First one we're starting at is right behind me. Look at that, $12.5 million, 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 8,751 square feet of interior space on just about a half-acre lot. But here we go, private cul-de-sac, and I am gonna give you full home tours of both of these houses coming in the next few weeks, so you're gonna see those. This is just a little bit of behind the scenes. You're just gonna go in with me, just, you know, one-on-one. So let's go up. Here it is, we have arrived in the front yard, and it features a pool out here. That's what's really cool about some of these homes in the hills that don't have enough room in the front with a pool that faces the views. You get a pool in your front yard, very private pool, and it's such a bright day. I gotta squint at the camera, but behind me is the entrance to this one. Make sure you subscribe to see the entire detailed home tour of this one. As I show you some of the unique features throughout the home, let's find out what makes this a $12.5 million home compared to the $24 million one I'll walk you to right after. Well, I'm sure you can tell that it's a super bright day out today, but one thing I really like about these houses in the hills, we are on the top of the hill in the Bird Streets, and you really can see all the way from Hollywood to downtown to West Hollywood. Now look at this, right below me, we have glass wine cellar right there. Now, if you've ever seen Squid Games, let me know if you've seen it. They have to step on the glass, and some of the glass will make them just go right through and shatter. And some of it, like the one right below me, is sturdy enough to hold you. So look at that. Might be a little dangerous, but we're gonna go for it. All right, we survived. Now this kitchen is something unique because the fridge and the freezer are on complete opposite sides. Look at that, my wingspan doesn't even match up to where the fridge and the freezer are, which is something you do not see in a lot of homes. And maybe it's convenient for you, maybe it's inconvenient, but personally, I think it's unique and it's a very sleek look for this home being built in 1996. So I personally give it a thumbs up. Also, dual islands is always a plus, especially when they are stainless steel dual islands. Look at these. So that when someone's doing all the cooking, you can also have guests or someone else hang out at the breakfast bar, sit around, wait for the meal to be served, and just live the life. But I'm sure if you buy a house like this, you will have a chef, because if you can afford $12.5 million, you probably won't be cooking your own meals. Most likely not. Now here's a unique feature that I'm just gonna show you guys right now. It is the nightclub that's down here. First of all, look at this, the wine cellar. Glass enclosed that I showed you. And let's check out this entertainment space first. There's the wine cellar again, and look at this. This is your pool. Pool and pool table right next to each other. Would you rather be in the pool, or would you rather be hitting some balls at the table right there? If you're in the pool, you can watch people at the pool table watch people in the pool. You know, this is the pool room, as I would call it. Some things are just a little too easy. I wish I had a pool table in my house because I would just be training to beat you guys. Down into the nightclub. When you you've had a long, hard day at work, making $12.5 million to afford this house, whatever you're doing, you can just come downstairs, enjoy your bar, and enjoy your nightclub. What could be better than that, honestly? Maybe you have your own personal bartender that serves you drinks after your long day, making millions and millions of dollars that you just relax, sip on a beer, maybe a cocktail, enjoy the views of the city, and just live your life up here in the hills. We're back upstairs on the top level. You have a nice office up here. Still gives you some nice views of the hills and all the way to the Pacific Ocean, but I'm gonna keep walking forward. We are going to show you the master bedroom and compare this master bedroom to the $24 million house that I'm gonna show you after, so you can see the difference about why this house is half the price of the other one that we're gonna show you. Here's the bedroom. Look at this. Views from every angle. You have 3 walls of views in here, all the way to the Pacific Ocean. If it was not this cloudy outside, it is the winter. In the summertime, it's gonna be 75 and not a cloud in the sky. This bedroom definitely gives you some of the best views you could ever imagine. Now, let's hope the bedroom in the $24 million house has those views too, because I know I want views if I'm spending 12.5. Master bathroom here. Now, there's one cool feature I like about this house. The tub is not your ordinary tub. Look at these crevices bordering the tub right here. So if you splash, you make a mess, or if it overflows, it's not gonna go on the floor and make a mess. It's just gonna go right down into the drain. So that's very convenient if you are someone that makes a mess in the tub. Is that you? Obviously, you gotta have a lot of closet space if you are spending this kind of money, because you're gonna wanna have high-end luxury clothes in here, plenty of room. As you saw there are 2 ways to enter in this closet. Well, that was just some of the cool features here in this house. $12.5 million, if I didn't say it already. You get views, 270 degrees, downtown LA to the ocean. And now we're just gonna walk down the street, 3 houses away, to the other house, the second of our team's brand new listing out here in the Hollywood Hills. So let's compare the 2 and see why this one is priced a lot more than this one right here. A few unique details to recap on this one. The bottom level nightclub, master bedroom with 270-degree views, and being on the cul-de-sac at the top of the Hollywood Hills all factor in to why this home is $12.5 million. Now, $12.5 million divided by the square footage is just above $1,400 a foot. Meanwhile, the other one we're heading to is $24 million and 11,500 square feet, which is just over $2,000 a foot. Besides these homes being built 15 years apart, let's see why else you may consider the more pricey home. All right, we walked down the street to our team's second newest listing on the market. It's this one right next to me, and it's $24 million. And now you're gonna see why this one is more expensive, and I'm sure you're gonna find out the reason. All right, through that pedestrian gate, here it is behind me. So much glass in this house. I'm sure you're gonna see it when the full home tour comes out very soon, but check it out. Now look at this feature right here. We've got a rotating driveway. What? You gotta see more of these in homes. A lot of homes don't have this, but I think more of them need it. All right, now I'm not gonna show you everything in this house. I'm gonna save that for the full home tour, but I am gonna briefly show you some of the unique details, starting with this elevator. There's one as you come in through the front door, and there is an opening on the back side as well. All right, the first bathroom on this main level is ridiculous. You kidding me with this? Look how long this thing looks right here. Now that is your sink faucet. You have a spa that faces the views. All right, now I'm gonna walk you through the movie theater because you can see it behind me and how big it is. There is a center nature area right there in the middle, and as you walk through the movie theater, you get to the bar. And on the back side of the bar, there is a wine cellar where you can have probably 1,000 bottles of wine. Look at all this. am 6 foot, so maybe you have to be 7 foot to not jump up there, but you gotta put the high-end bottles up there, the expensive ones. Down another level, there's still some unique features about this because the bottom floor is where the master bedroom is. So I'm gonna lead you into here, which is the glass enclosed gym. Mirrors all around and glass throughout. And one thing cool about this gym is that as you exit, you have a bar, but this isn't just any bar. I'd probably use it as a juice bar because obviously if you're staying healthy, you're gonna wanna not drink a cocktail right after. You're gonna wanna drink a nice green juice. I'm seriously not gonna try to show you guys everything in this house just yet, but I do have to show you the master closet because this is insane. Walking with me through the closet right now. Look at all this space, but look at this. There's an elevator in your closet. Have you ever seen an elevator in your closet? Well, now you have. Here's a glimpse of the staircase behind me. I do like how it starts out narrow and it gets wider as you walk down. It's the opposite up above on the second part of the staircase. But look at this, look how bright it is. I wish the views were a little bit better today because then you guys would really be seeing all the way out to the Pacific Ocean. All right, so obviously you can see why a $24 million home is $24 million compared to a $12.5 million on the same street. Let me know what you guys thought, which one you would rather live in. I know a lot of people do like the one up the street a little bit more than this one, but I don't know. All right, last but definitely not least, I'm taking you out to the backyard because obviously you see the views of the house from out here. You see the pool behind me, and this is truly why this costs what it does. Overall, in my opinion, what the first house had that was superior to the second is better views in the master bedroom, a 4th level private nightclub. We're at the top of the hill and at the end of the street on the cul-de-sac. There's a glass floor looking down into the wine cellar, which I thought was a nice detail you don't see too often. Down the street, we see more high-end finishes, obviously in the newer build. There's living space that flows together well. The jacuzzi is a couple of levels above the pool. And having an elevator always makes it a little more convenient. Let me know which one of our team's newest listings you could see yourself living in and which you think offers more value to you. All right, well, that was everything here, guys. Let me know what you thought of this one. Hit the like button down below. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let me know what you thought of this house and the previous one before, and we'll see you on the next home tour of these two. I'm sure you're gonna like them.